You are being watched, not by humans, but by invisible entities that silently drain your life energy every hour, every minute. And the frightening thing is, you don't even realize it. You think you're just tired from work, lack of sleep, the weather. But deep down, your soul is sending out a distress signal because of the uncontrollable energy leak happening within your biological and spiritual system. The hidden truth is, it's not that you are weak, but that you are being drained by a series of toxic connections that you have never faced directly. Your body is a living energy field, but with every negative conversation, every time you reluctantly cater to others, every time you watch content that weighs down your heart, part of your vitality disappears without a trace. Don't confuse emotional numbness with peace. Don't think silence means acceptance. There are things quietly manipulating you from the inside and the outside. And if you don't awaken, you will no longer be yourself. This is not a hypothesis, but a warning. The universe has whispered many times through exhaustion, through restlessness in the night, through the feeling that you no longer belong anywhere. The problem does not lie in the world. It lies in the energies you are holding on to and the energies you haven't learned to refuse.
You keep wondering why you've been feeling heavy lately, as if an invisible cloud is casting a shadow over your mind, even though everything around seems fine. You sleep enough, eat well, but your body still feels drained, your mind hazy, as if drifting through multiple layers of reality. The nameless emotions keep rising and falling like undercurrents that you can't control. You start losing patience with your loved ones, easily getting angry over trivial matters, and then blame yourself for not understanding why you reacted that way. You find it hard to communicate, feel out of sync with everyone, even with yourself. You find yourself withdrawing from relationships, losing interest in things that once made you happy, as if someone has turned off the switch of life within you and you are just going through the motions. There are moments when you look in the mirror and no longer recognize whose eyes those are. That's when your soul is being covered by layers of energy that don't belong to you. And if you pay close attention, you will realize a frightening truth. This state of exhaustion often occurs after you come into contact with someone, or after you do something that your heart does not agree with. Sometimes it's just after a conversation with a friend who complains. Sometimes it's after you scroll through tragic news headlines, or simply after you silently endorse something that doesn't align with your soul. Each time like that, a part of your light is taken away. Your life energy, which should be a powerful flow connecting you to the earth and the universe, is leaking through gaps you cannot see, but your body and mind feel it very clearly. And the alarming thing is, the less you are aware, the more you become fertile ground for low-energy entities to approach, manipulate, and anchor you in that invisible, exhausting loop.
There is a truth you were never taught. Your energy is the most valuable asset you possess, and because of that, there are things, both intangible and tangible, that always seek to take it from you. Not everyone who enters your life has good intentions. There are people who come into your life like mirrors to teach you lessons about boundaries. But there are also those who enter like black holes, draining your emotions, time, and light. They could be someone you once loved, a family member, a colleague, or even just a stranger to whom you inadvertently gave control over your emotions. Have you noticed that there are some people, after talking with them, you feel relieved and full of energy? But there are also those who, just by being near them, you feel suffocated, as if you are carrying their mood. That's not a subjective feeling. It's energy in motion, being drained without your awareness. But the strangest thing is not with others. It lies within you. The wounds you haven't healed, the memories you suppress, the words you tell yourself like, "I'm not good enough, I have to hold it together, I need to please them." These are the doors inviting negative energy from the outside to invade. And then there is an even deeper layer that few dare to look into. You are draining your own energy every time you live contrary to your inner truth. Every time you agree with something you don't believe in, every time you smile when you want to cry, stay silent when you want to speak, say yes when your soul is screaming no, you are trading your light for temporary peace. However, the light that is traded too much will have no way back. Besides, the environment you live in is also a silent yet powerful machine. A cluttered room, lacking light, filled with too many old memories, is a place where energy stagnates and begins to rot. The sounds you hear, the images you see, the words you read, all leave traces of energy in your aura. And when you are not aware of it, you will absorb everything like a sponge, soaking up vibrations that do not belong to you. More seriously, in this era, collective energy fields are filled with anxiety, fear, and division, and if you are not awake, you will be swept away, like a kite without a string in a chaotic sky. You can't continue living in a state of being drained of energy without finding a way to protect yourself, and the first thing you need to do is regain control from within yourself. Start with physical care. Nutrition is fuel, sleep is an essential restorative medicine, and exercise is how you release the negative energy accumulated in your body. When you respect your body, you not only heal the physical form, but also open the door for positive energy to flow more easily. Next, practice observing each of your thoughts, emotions, and actions as an objective, non-judgmental observer. This is the key for you to identify the intrusive energy sources and your own dissonant reactions to external influences. When you start to realize that the emotions you are experiencing are not always yours, you can actively let go of the energies that do not belong to you instead of holding on to them tightly. You also need to learn how to set energetic boundaries. Know how to say no when you feel tired. Know how to withdraw from toxic relationships or environments no matter the pressure. Additionally, purifying your living space is equally important. To create an energy field that supports you rather than weakens you, keep your home clean and airy. Remove items that carry negative energy or painful memories, and use methods such as burning incense, using essential oils, or sound therapy to balance the energy field around you. A little-known secret is that meditation and deep breathing not only help you find peace, but also serve as powerful methods to regenerate energy and build a solid mental shield. When you consistently combine a healthy lifestyle with mindfulness, you are no longer an easy target, but become a bright light in the darkness, attracting similar vibrations and repelling negative influences. Finally, don't forget that you are not alone on this journey. When you connect with the energy of the universe, with the support of nature and those who are awakened alongside you, you create a solid energy protection network, an invisible shield that any force finds hard to penetrate. Have you gathered enough courage to step out of this draining vortex and start building an energy protection shield for yourself? Don't hesitate any longer, because the longer you wait, the more you lose yourself in the invisible maze of negative energy. Now you know this alarming truth. Your energy is being drained every second without exception, and only you can decide whether you will continue to be a source of life or become a puppet in the hands of invisible forces. Don't let toxic energies dominate every cell, every thought of yours. Don't let yourself become a silent victim in a battle you don't even realize is happening. Awakening is not a gift bestowed upon you, but a responsibility you must commit to preserving and protecting. Remember that energy is the currency of the soul. Where you spend it will determine who you become. It's time for you to step out of the darkness and embrace your inherent power, using conscious observation as your guiding light and a healthy lifestyle as your sturdy armor. The world doesn't need more tired and lost souls. The universe is waiting for your pure light, but only when you dare to stand up and say, "Enough." That is the challenge for you. Do you have the courage to master your energy before it disappears forever?